Hello everyone and welcome back. We are on our Let's Play world where in the last episode we literally had got ourselves blown up in, well, our adventures with the Wither. We tried to get a Wither star so we could have said beacon, and we got ourselves just annihilated. And I have my speculations as to what happened there, and we're going to go over that while we are trading for stuff to get kitted out because we need uh we need more stuff. We're kind of naked in sense. We need armor, and we need lots of it. Well, not lots of it, but you get the gist of it. We need our armor back. We had full netherite gear, and we have an elytra, and well, you see that we have gone in busting. And, well, we got a few little goodies, but we're going to do some trading with the villagers right here so that we can get ourselves decked back out with everything we are possibly going to need. And that starts with these little guys right here. And though they have, the little items here that work just fine, we, uh, we need to get some more stuff. And we got lots of these little guys around here to trade with, and a lot of stuff that we can do to get things we need. And we have some emeralds already. So let's go ahead and let's get trading with these little guys and get ourselves decked back out. It'll only take a moment. And I'll talk about what I think went wrong as we're trading with this little guy. Got lots of iron to trade, and the problem with the Wither is, I believe what went wrong was the fact that I was, I set the golems loose a little too soon. And I think that over time, while we were letting the golems just pelt away on the Wither, it built up a kinetic charge, or built up energy, and unfortunately with it building up energy, I think that when it finally fully spawned, it just detonated with all the energy, and I'd have had to have been quite a ways back before it would, for it to have not blown me up. But I think that's my assumption as to what happened. Whew, leveled up there. Yes. All right. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna trade with each one of these little villagers here. We're gonna get things we need to get built up and get all geared back up because, yeah, that had fought free. It's okay. We'll go with something different. But each one of these, I'm trading, trading iron, because I have an iron farm, and then I'm trading with all these little guys, and then going back, buying glass, buying all the stuff that I can buy, and we're doing it that route. And as you can see, we're missing a couple of villagers, but that's okay. We will get there. We will get going. But notice one cool thing about trading with these villagers. If you trade with them and do the whole books trade, like if you buy the bookshelves and then you take and go with the bookshelves and break them down to books and then sell them back, it's a 1-for-1, and then you can take and get, with the 1-for-1, you get leveled up. It's like the best trade that I've seen on here. I mean, obviously my villagers are not too shabby with how I've got them set up, because I've already cured most of them, but yeah, that's it. We're just gonna keep bebopping through here and getting all decked out, and getting our gear, and getting things that we need. I even got our farmers over here that we can trade with, and got quite the little patch of watermelons and patch of pumpkins. Yeah, sorry. You didn't like that. I know. You glared at me. Isn't that weird that they kind of glare at you? It's very strange. Oh, are you ready to trade again? No? Okay, we're just gonna store these there. Those things actually make a really good storage. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just trading up here, selling our iron, getting stuff geared back up, and, well, getting ourselves looking much better. Man, these little guys are a pain in the butt. Yeah. Good. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to spend a little bit of time doing this, and then we'll get back into it. I'll show you what I got from the my end busting. And we are done with these little guys. We no longer need your services. We've got ourselves all decked out. And, well, check this bad boy out. Ooh, look at that. We have ourselves all kitted back out. We have, yeah, we've done it. There may have been a little bit of editing magic going on here. And just deal with it. It's a thing. Lots of editing magic took place in this whole ordeal. I may have already been done with getting my armor before showing you all the trading with the villagers. It's a possibility. Anyways, let's go see what we got from the end. Oh, good. Oh, I don't know what to do. I pushed the wrong button. Oh. There it is. There's my smiling face. Wrong button. I pushed F4 and not F5. And I panicked. But, look at that. You get to see that here in the next little bit. Let's not even pay attention to that. More editing magic. I may have skipped around a little bit. Because I do that. I tend to do that. And pay no attention to what we just came into from the door. Like, pay no attention to that. A little bit of magic. Alright, so here's what we got from our end busting, which is amazing. It's a good haul. Pay no attention to the hanging moss. That was just extra in my inventory. So we got 7 elytras, plus the one we are wearing, which is amazing. Obviously, these are almost broken because I used them to fly out of there. And we got some 12 diamonds. We found a few emeralds. And then we got all these pickaxes, and then a couple diamond spears, which this one's not too bad. Smite, knockback, it'll work. And then we got, you know, look at that one, Bane of Arthropods 5. Oh, that's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be great against the spiders. Yeah, I never use that. And then some shovels, which are nice. So yeah, and here's our full armor. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's amazing. We got some pretty good stuff on here. Prot 3, Feather Falling, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. And then we also have a secondary set of boots that have some other goodies on that. And then, of course, we have, you can read that. Yeah, Thorns 3, Unbreaking. Swift Sneak, we did put the Swift Sneak on there for building. And then upgraded that and that. So it looks the part. It works. Look at that. I'm all kitted out, and I've got a backup armor. I've already started the backup armor because I'm probably going to lose this one too. This is like my 3rd set, and it's depressing. I really wish I would quit losing all of this stuff, but that's where we're at. We've invested. We've done a few things. We have a few things to show you, and well, you're going to have to just continue on in this video. Because we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop right out where we need to. Yep, pay no attention to what I just showed you. Those are spoilers. Those are for next episode. But we're going to show you all of this grand, wonderful stuff that I've done right about now. So let's hit that tilted time lapse and get a few more things done. It's impressive. It's amazing. I think you'll like it. So hit it. Look at that. We didn't even move. You got to see a time lapse, and we just stayed right put, right where we're at. I didn't even move them from this block. It's amazing. Look at it. Look at this. That's editing magic. It is amazing. It works perfectly. I love it. We need to put our Elytra on and get to where we can fly. So, as you can see in the time lapse, we now finally have a wonderful looking bridge, and we have a lot more details added to Forgefall. It is looking amazing. The elves are going to enjoy it. It's going to be lovely. And as you can see, we took down our main entranceway right here behind us because we are going to change everything up for the better, because we're going to do it more like the picture. It'll be more like the picture. It'll look better, trust me. But we have a good start. Now, I'm not finished because I have absolutely run out of materials. This takes a lot. Oh, good grief, a lot of materials, because I'm using a combination of a lot of different things. Most of it is quartz, and then we have wool, we have our bone blocks, we have calcite. Oh yeah, for the shaded areas, amazing. And look at that archway, it is looking grand. But I have completely ran out of all said materials. We've run out of the bone, we've run out of the quartz. We have tons of wool, I have tons of andesite or diorite. I don't know, I get them mixed up. But look at that. Ooh, the details are just looking amazing. And see, I wanted to go with the more of the picture look with my bridge, because I think it just looks that much more gooder. Look at the feel of it. I mean, we've got the little dark areas here. We've got the archway that goes up and over this grand bridge, fit for the elves, the high elves of Luminor. And I mean, you gotta have grandness when you have high elves in your story world. It's a thing. But we've done some landscaping here with the little details here. We've got the pale moss. We got gravel. We got a missing block over there. Yeah, it's great. Got a little bit of dirt. And then we have the spires here that we put in. And I just went ahead and roughed them out in the colors that I wanted to use. But we went ahead and put the lava flowing out of here for the forges that are down in the Forgefall. Hence the name Forgefall. 4 giant forges are down inside of here being used by the dwarves. And this is what it looks like after they fired up. So you got all the little black stone there. You got the little areas that have they're not quite, you know, flowing lava, more of a solidified, kind of an in-between, obviously, from the lava and the black stone. And then you have the lava just pouring out of the tubes up there. And we should definitely go sleep. Let's go in here and sleep for a moment. Because it's nighttime and I don't want creepers to come blow me up, because that is a thing. It happens. Oh, and look, I finished this little guy in here. This looks all nice and done. Ooh, look at that window picture. Picturesque window. Look at that. Ooh, nice. I could drink coffee there all day. But look at this thing. It is just, I am so happy with this. I am happy with how this is turning out. We've changed and edited and fixed the details up there. I moved the little red details up. We added a little bit more around there. We added the rock walls around it to give it a little more depth and a little more character to make it stand out. And I think the high elves of Luminor are going to be proud to walk across this. I can just envision just legions of high elves, that high elven army just marching through here. And the commander of the outpost marching into these ginormous gates and them just creaking open. Opening up to a grand spectacular area. But as you can see, we changed a few more details. We added, obviously added a bunch of the stonework here. Oh, what in the world happened there? Did I not finish that? I did not finish that. There is a giant hole. Either that or a creeper blew up on me. I wonder if a creeper blew up there. Because I swear I had that all finished. I swear. That had to have been finished. I bet you a creeper blew up on it. I didn't even know it. Doggone creepers. Anyway. We'll fix that here in a bit. Maybe I can fix it now. Let me go get some stuff. That's annoying. I should have stuff to fix it. Nope, nothing in there. As you can see, it's pretty sparse. Could use a little wool. Could use a little this. And there's more wool. More of that. Alright, we're gonna have to fix this up. This is just alright. Spoilers. You'll see that in the next episode. We can't have you looking at that right now. It's looking amazing though, I can tell you. I like the way the design is coming out. Where did I Alright, we're gonna use some calcite, and I seriously used up most everything that I have. Oh. We got a couple of these we can use. I seriously don't have any more. Oh, I mean, we got one. One is not enough. Alright, we're just going to use what we got. Oh, and I need some dirt. Some dirte. We're just going to go back through this again. Alright, so the dirte. Yeah, you can't see the spoilers. I won't let you. You gotta wait till the next episode. Let's go fix this hole. The creeper, I think, blew up. Yeah, pretty sure. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go with the creeper blew it up, and I didn't forget to finish this over here. I'm pretty sure I did not finish. Or, scratch that, reverse it. I'm pretty sure I did not leave this like this. Alright, let's go ahead and add these little details here. And we can add... Oh, no, not there. No, 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 no! Got to hear my Cleveland. That's my Cleveland Brown. Let's do a little bit. Oh, that's it. That looks horrible. Let's do that one. That'll work. There we go. Now we're cooking. I like all these little details that can add to. Let's go ahead and put that there. Fill that one in. Put that there. Yeah, this'll look nice. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. That was wood. That's what that was. The I forgot about the fire tick on the lava. Okay, that makes more sense. It caught fire. Ooh, bummer. Caught fire and burned. That's what it was. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot about the lava. The lava has a pyramid to it. I learned that from the hermits. The lava has a pyramid, so it starts off at one block and then tears out. And so if it's within range, it'll burn down or burn the blocks. You know what? We better go ahead and change those wooden blocks there because they will burn up and I'll be like, what the deuce? What happened again? All right, that makes sense. I was like, what in the world happened to my... Yeah, okay, that'll work. Wool doesn't burn. I mean, it does if you throw it in the lava, but it doesn't obviously burn. But look at it. Nice little area for the lava to come out of here. We got the spires going, or not the spires, but the main entranceway here with the little details up there. We have our big, huge iron gates. Oh, everything is going in and looking good. Oh, that's what happened up there too. That was all wood. It burned it. Ah, darn it. I have to be careful about that. Make sure that I don't leave any wood areas around the lava flow because it just burns it up apparently. Alright, we're just gonna go with some calcite here. Let's go ahead and get the calcite put back. Yep, that's what happened. Burned up. We can actually go with a little bit of wool on up here. Surprised it didn't burn all the way up to here. Very weird. Guess it's out of the tick range. Alright, let's go ahead and go over. So I want to kind of do a gradient on all of this. I just think a gradient looks much better. Let's see if this will last a little while, hopefully. Alright, we're bonking our head. Oh no, what did I do? I have done messed up. That's supposed to go that way. And we just gotta take this back down. Whoopsie! That's alright. We'll get there eventually. Oh, did you see those skills? Look at that. Mad skills right there. Wish there was a better way of doing this. I guess I could just shear it, but I don't have any shears on me. Oh well. We're just gonna hit it with the axe. Perfect. Alright. Better. Now it's fixed. Sort of. I missed a spot. Darn it. Keep missing spots. Sure. Alright. Now we've got that fixed and repaired. But this is about all I've got for materials. I don't have much at all for materials. And of course I can't go through there. Can't go that way. Let's go out and around. Probably not. Okay. Here we go. But we have made good progress. I have actually chunked all of this out, and I want to actually take this, and all of this will go away. So we're going to go ahead and, take all of this dirt out, and it's actually going to go all the way down to where the water is, all the way back, and then this is going to be a sheer cliff face here. And then bring all of that all the way over here and then straight up to a giant mountain going all the way up into this area. And all of this will be mountain from about the edge of my house here, my little cottage, all the way over this way. And then the mountain range will go around and then up here. So we're going to have the mountain range right like way up here. So there's a lot to do, lots to do, but we've got quite a bit done, and I'm pretty happy with our overall progress with our base. Forgefall is looking good, And speaking of good, it's a good time for a little bit of lore. How about lore? Everybody likes lore, right? All right, so High Elves of Luminor decided that they wanted to use the elves for their own good, or for their own, progress. Let's so to say. So, for thousands of years, the High Elves of Luminor ruled the kingdoms around the area, starting with Luminor itself, the city to the north, and another city that the High Elves built. Well, as they progressed and they expanded, wars took place, turmoil took place. The High Elves fought tooth and nail to maintain dominance and maintain their power in the area. And in order to maintain said power, with the fractures that were going on in the High Elven bloodline, they had to make a deal with the dwarves. They had to initially set up a way to maintain control, and they thought that this would work, actually maintaining in their control of the whole thing. So they wanted to keep their control. They felt that they were the chosen ones, which they technically were according to the Celestials, because they were the first to meet the Celestials when the Celestials came into the world. And they wanted to maintain the entire balance of the world on their own. So after all these different factions and bloodlines and fractures and all this stuff took place, they decided that they wanted to use the dwarves to their own good. So they knew the dwarves loved to dig. They knew the dwarves had the ability to dig and had all the ability to go down and mine for all the things needed. Speaking of which, here are the mines starting into the dwarves. This is going to be how I envision the dwarven area. As you can see, we've already kind of mocked up and laid out. And so the dwarves have, this is their kind of style. So the dwarves have the sword and the axe up there. So if you can see, there's a pickaxe up there. So this will be kind of the design through here. But the dwarves were used by the elves to dig out all the precious gems and minerals and all the, copper, all that stuff, iron, to build all the armor for the elven army. And for the 400 years that this worked for them, obviously the city of Forgefall, it prospered. It prospered for the full 400 years until the dwarves basically backstabbed the elves. So as the dwarves dig and mine through the entire area of Forgefall, they're skimming. They're basically keeping a lot of the resources and stuff for themselves, telling the high elves that, well, we're just not finding as much. We're only finding just little bits and pieces here and there. We're not finding the big giant veins that we thought we would be finding. This mountain is not as rich as, we thought it would be. But that is wrong. This thing is fully enriched with a lot of materials and things needed. Speaking of, as you can see, we have veins like this down here. We have giant copper veins, giant iron veins, and all of these are throughout the entire mountain. They're just seen. This whole area was just rich. Well, to maintain dominance, the high elves wanted to have the riches. High elves for a reason. They maintain control, maintain the riches, maintain dominance over the land. Well, with the fractures that took place and the wars amongst themselves, the high elves had too many fractured bloodlines, too many things that took place. The king and his brother, actually early on in the early years of the High Elf Kingdom, actually splintered and fractured over many different things and actually fought amongst themselves. So for years, the High Elves were fighting battles. Well, the dwarves were brought into this battle via the king's brother. And so to put a stop to it, the king decides that he's going to turn the tides and offer the dwarves many different things in order to join forces with them. And so that's what they did. They finally joined forces. They created Forgefall, and this is where the main story takes place as far as the downfall of everything, the downfall of the high elves, the downfall of the kingdom, the downfall of their reign over the entire world. Now, Forgefall is a specific and important place because down in the mines of Forgefall, one of the stones for the storyline is found, and there are two stones to this entire storyline. Both of them are balance stones. They have to be maintained as balance stones. They're both kind of a yin and a yang. One is pure good, one is pure evil, to bring balance to everything. And found in the mines down here is the white stone. And the dwarves find the white stone and bring it up, and later on it causes divisions and problems. And then we're also going to have another area called Boron, known as the Boron Mines, where the secondary stone will be found. And that will be this way. So the Boron Mines go into the map. Boron Mines are over this way according to the actual map of the world. So we'll have the Boron Mines over here, we have Forgefall here, and then back here is going to be a giant lava area. But that's a little bit of the lore with this. Forgefall was a grand and beautiful place as it's seen and shown here, but over time it turns sour. And the main antagonist throughout the entire storyline, known as Zaroth, he takes over Forgefall and turns it into his own personal kingdom. And many, many legions of horrible soldiers come out of here. And I mean horrible soldiers. There's a soldier that's basically it's the most badass thing in the entire storyline. This thing it literally has obsidian armor. Literally obsidian armor. And it's just super hard to kill. They're just tough as nails. So, but that's what we got. We have made good progress, and we've gotten started on Forgefall. You know, the dwarves and the elves, their alliance here, they decided to make a go at it. For 400 years, the elves were ruling over the dwarves unsuspectingly. The dwarves were basically setting up to backstab them and more or less kind of screw everything up. So that's where we're at. We are here at this point, present time, and that's it. That's all I got for you today. We did some building. We did a little in-busting. We did a little villager trading. We did lots of building. Actually, we did this whole entire bridge. It's looking amazing, man. What an awesome place here. So one final little detail: we are actually going to continue on with this. We're going to keep going. Hope you're liking the episodes. Hope you like the build session. If you want to hear more lore, just you got to stay tuned till the end. You got to watch it all the way to the end. So if you like the content and you like what you're watching, hit that like button. I really need you to hit that like button because I can't grow without the like button. Anyways, enough of my spiel. I will see all of you in the next episode. Okay, bye.